Hey there, I'm Amy Connell. Welcome to Graced Health, the podcast for women who want simple and grace-filled ways to take care of themselves and enjoy a little chocolate in the process. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach who wants you to know your eating, movement, and body don't have to be perfect. You just need to be able to do what you are called to do. We are in an Ask the Trainer episode where I answer questions you may have about your eating, movement, or how they work together in about 5 minutes. Today's question is, which protein powders are best? And this is a loaded question, so I am just going to stay at the very high level. This is probably worth having like a real registered dietitian on and getting into it. The first thing I want to be very clear about is with protein powders in particular, one of the things to be aware of is there are protein powders that are independent, third-party tested. Those typically fall under one of two testing companies, NSF or Informed Choice. Oftentimes, if you have an athlete who has testing like in NCAA testing or professional athletes or something like that, they really need to be taking those NSF or Informed Choice for Sport supplements or that are approved by those, because that way they are ensured that they don't have any ingredients in there that they are not supposed to have, because they are drug tested and they need to make sure that they are clean. So just be aware of that if you are, and that's typically a really good baseline to look for as well. You can, I put the links in the show notes, but you can just do a quick search and see if the ones that you like are actually listed on there, because then you know that they have been third-party tested, they are safe, and you can proceed with a pretty high degree of confidence. Now, let's get back into the different types of proteins. So one protein that is very common is whey. That comes from typically from cow's milk. It contains the highest percentage of branched chain amino acids, which are what our body uses to repair itself and to create more muscle. There are also protein powders that are rice protein. Some are pea protein, some are plant proteins that have a combination of that. They can be equal to whey in increasing strength and muscle, but they need to make sure that they have all of the 9 essential amino acids. And I'll just be honest, it's kind of hard to tell if they do or not. I think if you get a combination of, particularly one, if you have a combination of rice and pea, then you are going to have a higher chance of having all of the BCAAs, all of the amino acids. Casein is another protein that you can look in. That's CASEIN, and that is a derivative of cow's milk as well. That is absorbed pretty slowly, or more slowly than whey. And so some athletes will take it before bed to counter protein breakdown in their muscles. There's also soy protein. That is a complete protein. There are some studies, some differing things about it. I say, if you like it, have it. It has been promoted as a heart healthy option. But the evidence for this claim is inconsistent and been called into question by the FDA. There's also hemp protein. That can be a good option for vegetarians and vegans, though there's not a whole lot of published research on hemp protein for muscle building or for sports recovery. So there's a whole lot of different proteins out there. And now you're probably thinking, well, which protein powders are best? And you're thinking that because that's the title of this episode. So I'm going to give you the Amy Grace-filled answer, which is the best one for you is the one that makes you feel the best and works with your body the best. Personally, I choose a plant-based protein. I like Healthy Scoop. It's healthy and then SKOOP. And I just feel good with it. It doesn't bloat me out. It just seems to work really well. Now, it is not NSF certified. It is not Informed Choice for Sport certified. So I don't feel like I can say, yes, go get that one. Also, that may not be what works best for you. You have to figure out what works well. Now, if you are don't have any kind of food allergies and you are strictly wanting to scientifically get the one that is going to help build protein or build muscle the best, then choose whey. Now, if you're sitting here thinking, but Amy, what about collagen? You haven't talked about that. Come back next time for the next Ask the Trainer episode, and I am going to talk about collagen. Okay, that is it for today. Go out there and have a great day.